Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good morning to you. Getting ahead of myself here. We're live at the HCCTV studios this morning. It's good to have you with us. We've got a half hour of your HCC news and information and some special guests coming your way. I will have a co-host joining me as soon as he can get plugged in this morning. Benjamin Escobar will be here just moments. Nope, not here yet, but he'll be here in just a few moments. But thanks to all of you for watching us. We're here every morning live at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube. You can catch us on Houston Community College District's Facebook page, YouTube channel. Also, you can watch us across social media anytime under that handle, Houston Community College District. And we're on HCCTV as well, believe it or not. Yep. We're on at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. daily each weekday when HCC is in session. So we've got some special guests on the show. It's Tasty Tuesday. We'll get to that in just a moment. But we also always have an HCC guest, and this morning is no exception. We've got Dr. Crystal Gardner, and she's the supervisor of HCC's Alternative Teacher Certification Program. Crystal, good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Todd. Good morning.
So we're looking forward to hearing about everything your program has to offer, and we're going to get to you in just a few minutes. My co-host will probably be interviewing you, so when you do see him, ask him why he can't seem to make it to, oh, he's signing in right now. Aren't we lucky? Ask him why he can't seem to make it to work on time. So make sure you do that for me, all right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Crystal. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. We're going to kick things off right now with Tasty Tuesday. Wait, before we do, I think we have Benjamin Escobar joining us now. Benji, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, safe and sound.
Okay, good. Glad you decided to come to work this morning. Good. Long night, busy morning.
It was just a struggle this morning. Had a lot
just
of
a struggle. Yeah. All right. All right, Benji, we're going to get to you in a moment. We already introduced your guest, but you're going to be talking with Dr. Crystal Gardner in just a few minutes. So read up on your questions. We'll be with you in about 10. Okay, we're going to kick things off with Tasty Tuesday right now. These next guests I met at a farmer's market, Bianca, Brazil, and Alexander Myres. They're the co-owners and founders of 7am Distribution. Bianca and Alex, good to see you. Thanks for being on our show this morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I saw you guys at a farmer's market, and of course you were selling coffee. Had some coffee, bought some coffee beans. We'll talk more about the coffee beans in a second, but tell us about 7am Distribution and the story behind your company.
So 7am Distribution is a family-owned, ran distribution company here in Houston. We got a great opportunity with some gentlemen that we met in Honduras that said that they were bringing specialty coffee to Houston and surrounding areas around the United States. And so we came together as a family and formed 7am. There's 7 members of the family, and we all have the initials of AM. So it kind of works out to where we like to say it's better at 7am. So that's kind of how we do it here over at 7am.
So I'm a big coffee drinker. I drink a lot of coffee, but I'm the type of guy that in the past I'll always get my coffee wherever it's on sale. That's the way I was. And I would pick it up, on sale at like Marshall's, where it's like 2 years old, it's being sold for clearance, and you have to dump half the bag in to get some flavor out of it. But that's the way I live my life. But someone special in my life told me, hey, you really got to start trying, coffee beans where you grind them yourself, where they're sourced from great farmers. It makes all the difference in the world. And you guys really care about where you source your beans from. Maybe you can tell us about your coffee, because it does have an incredible taste. It's very fresh, but you care a lot about that, especially for where the coffee comes from.
Our beans come directly from farmers in Honduras, and we source only specialty coffee beans from our producers. And specialty coffee is a grade of coffee that scores 80 points or higher on the SCA. And out of 100, it's considered to be the highest quality coffee on the market. And our coffees score between 82 and 87 points on the scale. Yeah.
And you have different types of coffee, I guess, depending on the roast. I know I got the El Cedral, which was great. I love that. But tell us about the other 4 unique blends that you have.
So here we have Montesinos. I actually thought you tried Montesinos, but
I tried Montesinos. I also tried El Cedral, but I bought El Cedral.
Montesinos has tropical fruit, berries, and apricot, which is the one that we have right here. And El Cedral, which is the one that you bought, that one's one of our darker roasts, and it has chocolate, peaches, and berries. They're just notes. So if you go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, like they're kind of like that basic general coffee, but these have those notes that can you really, really taste them. And the other ones that we have are back here. Balam is our darkest roast, and that has stone fruit, dark sugar, dark chocolate.
And you also have it for people who like your coffee, they can subscribe to it and have it delivered to them. You have a subscription service as well?
Yes.
And what's the best way to do that? Do you guys have well, we're going to put your website in our social media posts, but do you go on the website? How does that work with the subscription service?
Yeah, so you can go into the website and you can read, first off, you can read all about the coffee and where the regions that they come from. And then you can sign up for a subscription and we will do, whatever you want. If you want 4 bags of coffee a month or 4 bags of coffee a week, we can ship it right to your front door and try to keep a happy customer.
Makes it easy. And the coffee you sell, you can get the ground or you can get the whole beans, correct?
Yeah, we sell both.
Okay. Let's talk about what you're going to be making for us today, because you've got a couple of unique looking coffee drinks in front of you. So maybe one of you can get started and tell us what you got there.
Yeah, so our first one that we're going to be doing is a sparkling grapefruit cold brew. And we're going to start with grapefruit juice, syrup. We get the coffee out the car. So we're going to start with grapefruit. All you do.
Never think grapefruit in coffee. I mean,
so actually, one of our newest blends is called El Paraíso.
Yeah.
That has, it's a region of Honduras known for its ancient Mayan ruins, and it has chocolatey flavors. The bean has notes of white chocolate, caramel, and grapefruit.
Okay.
You'll have to come see us at the Montrose Market.
Yeah, and that, by the way, that Montrose Market is fantastic. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from like 6 to 10. I was there this weekend, the weekend before. It's incredible. A lot of great stuff there. Yeah. And are you guys there every weekend?
So we're probably going to be there starting every other weekend.
Okay.
We also have a market called The Groves in Atascocita, which is a very good market that we enjoy going to. It's a small, very niche market, but they have a lot of fresh produce there.
Okay.
And it's all locally sourced from surrounding Houston areas. And so that's a great place to meet us too.
Okay, so let's get back to the coffee there. We use some grapefruit juice. You put in some coffee mixed with it. Do you put anything else in there?
Yeah, so grapefruit juice, syrup, sparkling water, and then cold brew.
I would imagine you could probably put a little bit of your favorite liquor in there as well.
Yeah. This one's more of like a light and refreshing taste.
Yeah. Okay, the coffee and grapefruit juice has me intrigued. What's your next one you got there?
This one that we're about to make is the pistachio cold brew float. So think of more dessert-like flavors.
Yeah, you had me at pistachio. Okay.
Yeah, for like a nightly routine, if you're just winding it down and just say, I want to treat myself with some coffee, this is definitely the one you would want to go with.
Okay. You start off with your ice, your cold brew coffee, and then if you have a frother at home, just froth the milk.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then do I see ice cream entering the equation here?
Ice cream is coming in.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that either. Yeah.
And then just sprinkle pistachios. You can add a little bit more coffee. I really like a lot of coffee in mine.
Right.
Just put some pistachios on top.
And once again, I imagine a little shot of rum would probably even kick it up a little bit to another notch too, right?
We're trying to keep it PG, but yes, the little bit of alcohol, makes the night even better.
She makes a great
espresso martini.
Yeah.
Those are our favorite. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, you also have something called From Farm to Cup. Real quickly, tell us about that.
So for our customers that are really interested in figuring out where their beans come from, we allow our customers to come over and you get to meet the farmers, go to the Mayan ruins, see the coffee farms for yourself, and actually touch the beans before they're roasted, see the cherries and all of that.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you're now at a couple of farmers festivals, because we mentioned the Montrose night markets, but you're also in the one in Atascocita. Are you partnering with local restaurants or cafes? Are you looking at that as well?
Yeah, that's what our goal is, and try to get around the wholesale and reaching other restaurants, coffee shops, anywhere we could distribute, and try to not escalate, elevate my coffee experience. So.
Well, guys, we appreciate you being here. Bianca Brazil and Alexander Myres, they're the co-owners and founders of 7 a.m. Distribution. We'll have all their information in our social media posts where you can check them out, go visit them at a farmer's market and subscribe to their service. We appreciate you joining us on the show. You certainly inspire our students. We're always, a lot of our students want to start their own business. And this is a good inspiration for them to see how you're able to get something going for yourselves. We really appreciate that.
Guys, for anybody that wants to do it, I say they should do it. You should try to step out on yourself and believe in yourself to do it.
Well, we congratulate you and we wish you continued success. Are you going to be at the Montrose Market this weekend or is it next weekend?
It'll probably be next weekend.
Okay. All right. I'll look for you on your website and I'll definitely see you at the Montrose Market again. Thank you for being here, both of you, and we'll see you again soon.
Have a good one.
All right. We're going to pass things on right now, of course, to our next guest. Benji's going to be interviewing Dr. Crystal Gardner. She's a supervisor of HCC's Alternative Teacher Certification Program. Benji, take it away.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you so much for being here, Dr. Crystal Gardner. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Benji. Good morning.
Good morning. So let's begin with HCC being a state-approved comprehensive educator program. So what does that mean for the audience here? Can you explain a little bit about the program now?
Well, we are an approved state educator preparation program, which means that we are approved to certify teachers here in the state of Texas. And being that we are an accredited program, we are approved to operate and run in order to certify teachers in over 15 areas of certification to, of course, close the teacher shortage gap here in the city of Houston.
Awesome. And you also have received some other certifications from the state board, right?
Absolutely. So we are certified. We hold about 15 certification areas, everything from early childhood to 6th grade to some of the upper level certification areas, which include high school certifications for science 7 through 12 and English 7 through 12. We also offer supplemental certifications in English as a second language and bilingual education. We also offer a fully comprehensive special education certification.
Okay, so you said you offer now 15 certification areas. Is that including the new certification that we have now, or?
Yes, that includes everything. So we have 15 certifications. That includes the 2 supplemental certifications, which means that they coincide and they go together with one of the full certifications like EC6 or 4 through 8. So bilingual is a supplemental as well as English as a second language. So we like to send our students out there, our interns out there rather, fully comprehensive, fully loaded and ready to take on the students of the Houston area.
Okay, so I know you have a curriculum done. So can you tell us about the educator preparation curriculum?
Absolutely. So our interns or our candidates, as they start off, they take about a full year of comprehensive coursework, which fully embraces them in the world of education, everything from classroom management to teaching diverse cultures and students, becoming comprehensively culturally responsive educators, teaching students with special needs, and of course, a focus and concentration in their content area. Once they've completed their coursework, they are faced to take the state Texas exam, the state certification exam. Once they pass their comprehensive exams, then they're able to then move on and become what we call an intern. They get a statement of eligibility, and with that statement of eligibility, they are able to go out into any school district, qualifying school district, and apply to become a first-year teacher. So once they become a first-year teacher, they start that internship in a qualifying school district, and they work for a full 180 days with comprehensive support from our field supervisors, as well as their campus mentors and campus administration. Once they've completed a successful full year and passed their pedagogy exams, they are then state certified by the state of Texas to become a state certified teacher here in the state of Texas.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Their first year, they'll actually be working in a school 180 days, like you said, as a teacher. So with this, do you have to do some school before you can go and do the internship? How long is that program, I guess you could say?
Absolutely. So what's amazing about our program is that we really service second career individuals because for our program, we're alternative certified, which means that our candidates already have a bachelor's degree in another area. So they have a bachelor's degree and they have at least a 2.5 grade point average. At that point, they are able to apply for our program. So you have individuals who have backgrounds in biology, backgrounds in engineering, and so they make amazing math and science teachers, as well as, of course, elementary and secondary teachers. So they're coming with a great amount of background knowledge. And so that combined, their official degree combined with our coursework of about 9-10 classes initially, that combined with our coursework then prepares them how to be a teacher in their concentration area of concentration. And so they're mostly done with coursework. They pass their exams. And so we, of course, support them with intense support during their internship year as well. So we are a fully comprehensive.
Okay. And I skipped here one of the questions, and I want to ask you also about field-based experience. Do you have any experience with that?
Yes, so I touched on that a little bit, but there's field-based experiences, which are part of our curriculum. That is a 30-hour observation that is required by the state of Texas. Of course, due to COVID, there have been some allowances to allow that to be some of that to be virtual. But what we really want is for our students to be able to go in, this is at the beginning of coursework, and to actually observe classrooms, see what the students are doing, see what the teachers are doing, ask students how they're doing in their work, and actually get 30 good hours of observation to see what it's like to actually work within a school. And then they, of course, write their reflections on such, and they work with one of our instructors to hash out those feelings and those observations and really make sense of them. And that is part of our curriculum and coursework.
Awesome. So they can take a look at how it's going to be, what type of job it'll be once they actually get into it. That's nice.
Absolutely.
And do they need state certifications for that? Like how many would you say?
So that's in the beginning of our coursework. So that's just simply an observation. But once they have passed their content exam and they've completed at least 150 hours worth of coursework, they are then able to begin that internship, and upon completion of a successful school year of 180 days and the passage of all state exams with the recommendation of their administrative team on their campuses and their field supervision team here at HCC, we then sign off and they are eligible to get their state certificate and become a certified teacher here in the state of Texas.
Awesome. So I know you were talking about this 1-year paid internship that you would actually go work your first year out of school already. Could you tell us a little bit more about like any students who've gone through that program and, actually become teachers after it? Tell us.
So they're actually teachers now. We have 22 interns out in the field across the city and surrounding areas now. They are working as first year teachers. We do call them interns because they are teaching on an intern certificate. Mm-hmm. But of course, after the completion of this year and around May, they will have completed all of their requirements, and then they will become state certified teachers and completers of the Houston Community College program. So we have almost double the number of interns that we had last year, and they're serving everywhere from HISD to Katy to Cypress to a good number of charter schools around the district as well. And they're serving in areas everywhere from early childhood pre-K all the way to 12th grade.
Awesome. And so, and I want to mention a lot as well as what I'm reading here says paid internship, right? So what are like usually, is it less salary than a teacher for the time being as the first year intern, or?
No, they are considered first year teachers. So whatever that district starting salary is, and that hiring district has hired them, they are hired on an intern certificate, but for all intents and purposes, they are first year teachers.
Okay, so if somebody's in this program themselves, is there like a kind of like, I guess, like a path to start teaching maybe at HISD? I know they have a big shortage on teachers. Do y'all make that connection for the students in the program?
Absolutely. So we do have several, partnerships, and we deal with school districts on a daily basis. It is the sole responsibility of the intern to secure their own internship. However, we definitely help them in any way that we can. If we're ever contacted by a school district that may be seeking a shortage, or a campus that may be seeking a shortage, with that candidate's permission, we're always willing to share. And the great thing about charter schools, they have a little bit more allowances, and so they're able to hire teachers with simply just a degree. So that gives an option for our students who may not have finished the program just yet, to maybe a charter school, to teach at a charter school would be an option. But if they've gone through the program and they pass their content exams, they're eligible to get hired within a district. And so we're always willing to help and put our feelers out there as well to connect our students with potential employers.
Well, that's what I'd love to hear. So thank you so much, Dr. Crystal Gardner, the supervisor for HCC's Alternative Teaching Certification Program. And everything we talked about and the program and the certification, we'll have a link on our post after the show. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, and thank you both for that interview. We've got a few announcements we need to go through. Of course, if you are looking to go from HCC to another college, we've got some transfer fairs coming up. In fact, students can join HCC at one of our several campuses hosting fall transfer fairs. They're continuing this week, and we'll have where students can hear from, I believe, more than 60 colleges and universities across the country at these fairs. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. today, so it's underway at the A-Leaf Hayes campus. And then tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., October 12th, at the Coleman College Tower. And then on Thursday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the West Loop is hosting a transfer fair. So check them out, get out there, and learn more about transferring to another college once you're finished here at HCC. There's also another community learning event happening as well, Benji.
Yeah, so we have Wisdom and Power to Control Diabetes. Starting today, HCC's Community Learning will offer sessions through the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. Those with type 2 diabetes, as well as their caregivers, can learn how to better manage diabetes. This will take place on October 11th, 18th, 25, and November the 1st. It's all going to be virtual. It's going to take place at from 6 p.m. to 7:30. And for any more info on that, we'll have the link on our post after the show.
We've got a small business success series that's launched and underway, happening 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. One of them happening today, October the 11th, and it goes on through November the 10th. This is a free series. It's free, literally 2-hour sessions for free virtually. HCC Small Business Success Series has 10 2-hour Zoom sessions. All are free thanks to our partnership with Wells Fargo. As I mentioned, the first one happens today from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. We'll have a link in our post after the show where you can check it out. And there's mental health wellness support groups, coping skills, something we all could look at, Benji.
Yeah, so this month's HCC virtual mental wellness support group, open to students 18 or older, provides safe spaces to gain mental health awareness and education, to gain life coping skills and receive emotional support. This will take place tomorrow, Wednesday, October the 12th at 3:30. So please check out our post where you can register on there. We'll have that link.
Okay, also the Community Health Market Trailer with the Houston Food Bank, their truck in cooperation with HCC. They're back on our campuses for our students, faculty, and staff. You can sign up for an available time. Just pick the campus date and time to pick up bags of food and other things. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. through October the 27th. They're happening literally across the district at multiple campuses. It's as easy as it sounds. You sign up online, you show up at the location, you pick up your food, and you're on your way. We'll have more information in our post after the show on how you can register. And we've got classes available, Benji. I don't know. Do you need to get any hours in this semester before?
I do, and the good thing is that classes are still open, so we can still take that care out of that.
Right. Well, you still got to take the same number of hours. That's the tricky part. People think, I'll just wait till October to sign up. You're welcome to do so, but these are very condensed courses. You're going to be learning everything at hyperspeed. There are 5 ways to learn. 2 of them are completely online. We also have 2 hybrid versions where they have classes in person and some lectures and things online as well. And Benji, you can also go to a campus the old-fashioned way and take your classes in person. One thing to keep in mind, always go to hccs.edu/apply. Register today. If you need financial aid, you need to get that done. Make sure you get it in right now. Register today if you want to get some hours in before the fall session ends. Okay, tomorrow we got a big show as well, Benji.
Yeah, so tomorrow we have HCC Southeast President Dr. Frances Villagran Glover. Will return to talk about this week about Women in Leadership Hispanic Heritage Month Luncheon.
That's a long title there.
Yep.
And for Small Business Wednesday, we welcome a veteran of HCC's Open for Business grant and the Women's Wednesdays Leadership Series. All that and more tomorrow. Benji, he'll be back next week. Are you hosting any more this week?
I'm not sure, but I will be open to if need me.
All right. Well, I'm just warning you. I'm just letting you know. If Sade would have been here, she probably wouldn't have let you in the room if you showed up.
Probably.
Tight ship.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Benji. We'll see you next time, and we'll see all of you live tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here for Up to the Minute.